Hi everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Thursday, and that means it's Avatar: The Last Airbender Day. And this week's episode was The Earth King. Now with Appa back, the friends are faced with two courses of action. They can leave the area around Ba Sing Se and travel somewhere safe, or they can return and try to convince the Earth King of the war that's going on and give them the information they originally set out to Ba Sing Se to do. Choosing the latter, they know that they will have to go up against the Dao Lee, who control Ba Sing Se and who also proved to be the real power behind the throne, manipulating the king into believing what they want. Adding to that, every piece of information, evidence they bring against the Dao Lee to show that their leader has been, or is someone that the Earth King cannot trust, the leader explains away. Now the friends need to figure out some way to prove to the Earth King that the Dao Lee has in fact been keeping things from him and does not have the interests of the people or the city in mind. Okay, things I liked about this episode. First off, we finally get to meet the Earth King. Now, I believe in the episode City of Walls and Secrets, we actually do get a glimpse of the Earth King. I'm not 100% sure if it actually does, even though it's only been a couple of episodes. But this is the first time we actually see him, and our friends actually get to interact with him. So that was a big thing. So I did like that, and I, for the longest time, when I first started watching this, long before I even really started doing these TV Talk videos, I assumed that Boomy was the king of the Earth Kingdom because he was the only one within the Earth Kingdom up to when we go to get to Ba Sing Se who had the title king in his name. So I assumed that he was the one ruling over the Earth Kingdom just based on that fact. Now, granted, I did know that Ba Sing Se was the capital of the Earth Kingdom. It has been mentioned several times before. Our friends even set out for Ba Sing Se. But I assumed that what was going on with within the government structure of the Earth Kingdom was that there is a king, and much like with King Henry VIII, who moved his court from place to place depending on the season, that's basically what happened within the Earth Kingdom. The Earth King had a home within Ba Sing Se, which was his main residence, but he moved from different cities depending on the season or what was going on. I came to realize that is not true. There actually is a Earth King, and it is not Boomy. So apparently the figurehead of each major city is more than likely referred to as a king instead of, like a mayor or something else. So, I mean, at least that's what I think why Boomy would have the title of king as well. But again, that's just my theory on that. Secondly, things seem to be moving in our heroes' favor. They got Appa back, which was a big, big thing. We've seen since the library, basically ever since the episode The Desert, how hard it is for them without Appa. They've gotten so used to Appa flying them here and there and everywhere that when they were without him in the middle of the desert, they were basically lost. And I guess in a way it does make sense. I mean, Appa, if he was there, he could have just flown them out of the desert. They would have been able to see from up high where the quickest exit was, or the quickest oasis, so they could be out of the sun and whatnot. And when he was gone, they didn't have that. Now, some of you are probably going to be thinking, well, hey, Aang had his glider, he could have done that as well. And that's true, he could, but keep in mind with his glider, Aang may be able to fly or soar on the winds, but he can't carry his friends with him. Appa was able to do that, so they have him back, which is a big, big thing. Appa's been reunited with Aang, and who he shares a great bond with, as we learned in Appa's Lost Days. And he's also been reunited with his other friends, who we know from the last episode he missed just as much as they missed him, as he is very affectionate towards them as well. Now, they also managed to escape Ba Sing Se without being arrested in the last episode, which is a big thing. Now, on a side note, we also have a little side story happening with Zuko as well. Zuko stated in the last episode that he wanted his destiny. And his uncle, Iroh, basically said, which destiny is that? The one that has been put, that you are meant for, or the one that someone told you were meant to have? And if I got the wording wrong, I apologize. And now he is having what his uncle refers to as an inner conflict. His true destiny is conflicting with the destiny he always thought he was supposed to have. Now, as to what the outcome of that will be and what his true destiny is, only time will tell within the series. I, of course, this being my second run-through of the series, kind of know what's going to happen. I will not reveal it, though, until we get to that point in time in the series. So, for those of you who have not seen anything past this point in Avatar: The Last Airbender, please be patient. We will touch on that at some point in the future once it comes up. And for those of you who have, please keep your comments on that as vaguely as possible, so you're not releasing any spoilers for those who haven't. Now, please keep in mind, we only have 2 more episodes until the end of this season, so we are going to be getting to that point relatively quickly. In fact, the last episode of Season 2 is entitled The Crossroads of Destiny. And again, we're going to get more into this in Season 3 as well, so be patient. We will get into what is going on with Zuko. More than likely, the week following next, or the video following the next video. And if it doesn't, we don't really get into a lot of that, then definitely in Season 3. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. There really wasn't a lot I didn't like about this episode. I thought it was very well written and very well portrayed. Granted, some of the explanations the Dao Lee, or the leader of the Dao Lee, I cannot remember his name. Excuse me, I think I'm fighting a cold here. Gave when our friends pointed some things out and tried to call him out, to me seemed kind of stupid. But again, he's not going to come out once the friends appear before the Earth King and say, "Oh yeah, I've been keeping things from you." He is going to maintain that illusion that he has the people of Ba Sing Se, the city of Ba Sing Se, and the Earth King's best interest in mind, and he is going to try and disillude the king from believing what Aang and his friends have, even after Aang is revealed to the Earth King as being the Avatar. So a lot of that did make sense to me in the grand scheme of things. Now, are we going to have to deal with the Dao Lee later on? I do believe we are. If not in Season 3, then definitely in the season finale of this season. But do understand the Dao Lee is not going to go away anytime soon. I think we have at least 2 more episodes, if not a whole nother season, that we still have to deal with him. Okay, question of the week. Now that they have the Earth King basically believing them to a degree, do you think our heroes stand a chance against the Fire Nation? please leave your answers in the comment section. Also, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. And again, for those of you who have seen Avatar: The Last Airbender through at least once or multiple times, please keep your answers to this question as vague as possible. Either answer yes or no. I just don't want any spoilers for those who haven't seen them yet. I know some people view these videos and then they go and watch the episode that I did a review on, which is why I try to keep my explanations as vague as possible. So again, for those of you who kind of know where the plot line's going in this, just please, out of respect for those who have not seen season 3 or have only seen up to this point in the series, please just be respectful to them and keep your answer to the question as vague as possible. Also, please like and share this video if you're watching it on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Wattpad, and DeviantArt. I do have my name for those 5 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note, all pictures seen within this video belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my related Avatar videos. My other Avatar: The Last Airbender videos. My other TV talk videos. And my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, two things I would like to touch on. This first one is for my YouTube subscribers, and that is there will be dual postings for my TV Talk videos. They will be posted both to my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. To see any backlogged videos of TV Talk, you can feel free to check them out on my Facebook page. The link will be in the description section. And this one is for my Facebook friends, and that is, please note, all of my older special edition videos are on YouTube. I will be posting the links on Facebook, but they will be posted for their specific holiday or event. So this means that the postings are going to be very sporadic. I will more than likely go anywhere from a few days to a few weeks to a few months in between the postings. As always, thank you for watching, and have a very nice day.